Hello guys, the Lich Alex here with my very first League of Legends commentary on a champion. So please take a seat, take yourself a drink or something to eat, and I hope you will enjoy the video. Today I'll be featuring Renekton as a top laner, and I'll try to show you the way to make use of your advantage. I see too many low elo players asking themselves why they lose a game when they are 15-4 as a top laner. I'm not trying to say that every game is winnable. Even pros don't have a win rate of 85%. But with the right mindset, you can succeed to win more games than before. First of all, you need to know your own playstyle and adapt your champion pool to it if necessary. A very aggressive playstyle like mine can always be very useful, but even more in low elo, because it's easier to snowball a lane that way. The only big difference is in higher elo is that people tend to throw games less and snowball harder as a team by taking objectives at the right moment. First of all, my runes and masteries. For runes I'm using flat AD on red, flat armor seals, and flat magic resist glyphs. Against Jax it's a very good defensive rune page because Jax deals mixed damage, AD with his basics, and also very much magic damage because of his ultimate, third proc of the ultimate and his W. I also have one flat damage quintessence and two lifesteal ones. This is a temporary page because they will be balancing the runes in the next few patches. For masteries, I go 921-0 with the AD buff in the offense tree, and in what you really need in the defense tree is the mastery second wind. It increases your self healings, health regen, lifesteal by 10% when below 25 health. This is very useful in an aggressive lane when both champions are low during the laning phase, and it's also very good mastery in combination with your Q ability, Curl the Wheel. As you can see here, I got the level 2, and I'm trying to make him lose CS because I'm higher level, and I know that Renekton is very good in the early levels. He's a bully in lane, and what you're gonna try to do with Renekton is kill your opponent as many times as possible and get him out of lane as many times as possible. Jax scales very good in the late game when Renekton can't do that. When you go tanky as Renekton, you will be a good tank, but you don't deal as much damage as Jax in the late game. So your main objective basically is to win your lane as hard as possible. Here, as you can see, Lee Sin is trying to gank, but yeah, with the high mobility of Renekton, it's easy to get away from ganks. And Jax, and he's also very good against Jax because he can slice and dice away from his counter strike. What's the main utility of Jax to kill an opponent if he stuns someone with his counter strike. So as you can see, Lee Sin is gonna try to gank more often, and that's good for me. As a top laner, I like to pressure the lane as much as possible, get the opponent out of lane and push the lane. It's a risky gameplay because there is a big chance that the enemy jungler will gank you, like right now, but at the same time you have to think that every time their jungler is ganking your lane, he won't be ganking another lane, and with Renekton you can be very safe. I still have my flash now, my ignite, everything. I just had to use 2 times slice and dice, but yeah, Renekton doesn't use any mana, so it's also very good for him. Here again, Lee Sin is gonna gank me, but as you can see, I don't care, and here I do a nice slice and dice, dodging his Q and getting away without even having to use my flash, so very good start for me, 3 ganks and I didn't even use a flash, so yeah, very positive. But yeah, I think Lee Sin is losing way too much time on these ganks. Like, he didn't even proc my flash and still he's trying. Um, yeah, I don't think warding, buying wards right now is very important with Renekton when you still got flash because you got your trinket, and I think that trinket made season 4 so much more interesting because everyone has a ward now. And also I hope, I don't know because I have a Smurf in gold 1, but I think even, yeah, even lower than gold they still think of using their trinket all the time. I hope so because it's a free ward and it's, yeah, it's very important, you know. So yeah, here I got the checks out of lane, so it's very good. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. As you can see, trying to get as much farm as possible. I got already a 20 CS lead on Jax. So backing for the first time. I'm trying to, because I see I'm winning the lane, I'm trying to build as much AD as possible to be as a very big bully to Jax. Yeah, he's just farming, getting back in farm, but yeah, I'm not gonna let him do that. Like pushing the lane is very interesting all the time. So sorry about that. It's very interesting all the time. And as you can see, I'm gonna try to bait his counter strike. It uses mana, and when a Jax has no mana, he has no kill potential at all. So that's what you have to try to do. Like let him use his counter strike and take advantage of it. So, I'm level 7 right now. He's 6, full HP. He has no more pots. So yeah, I'm gonna try to dive him right now. Like the problem is now that I feel like I don't think the flash was very interesting, but I got him out of lane, and I think his flash is way more important than mine because I'm so strong in lane. So it's gonna be logic that he will need that flash way more than me. Yeah, aside of that, you know, you always have to be very careful. You know, I know that his flash is gonna come back like 2 seconds later than mine, so I don't have to be scared of a special flash. Okay, so always think about when he ignited, when he flashed, and because it can be very useful when you're in lane to know when they have summoners. So right here, as you can see, I'm trying to help my team as much as possible. So I'm not only gonna try to bully Jax in lane, but I'm also gonna try to counter jungle when it's easy for me. Like thanks to that, I can delay Lee Sin's jungle and his gank potential because he won't slow with his basics right now, and it also makes me stronger in lane. And because I have a CS lead of 27 already, I can afford myself to, yeah, to counter jungle. So here I'm gonna speed up a little bit again. Um, yeah. So what's also very important is that you don't have to talk too much in chat. Like if you focus too much on mistakes of your teammates or the enemies, like I don't know, trash talking you, just don't answer. You know, you have to focus on your own game, and yeah, that will make you play better. Here my first kill, very nice gank of like nice tower dive. Here I think that Gragas is gonna underestimate the damage of, yeah, the Renekton's ultimate, because in the early game it's very strong. Like level 6, level 11, that's when Renekton shines, and yeah, his ulti is so strong. Like you get the HP boost, you get your rage, and Renekton, it's all about his rage. So when he got his rage, he will be dealing so much more damage, and yeah, that's when he gets very strong. Like you have to, as Renekton, you have to try to get always your rage bar, but when you play against Renekton, always watch the rage bar of Renekton and try to make plays when he doesn't have any rage, because as Renekton, I'm gonna max Q first, then E to reduce the cooldown, but even then his W is so strong when you have your rage bar at, yeah, like you have, when it's at 50% you can use one ability with your rage mode, and when you are at 100 you can use two abilities one after the other with your rage bar. So yeah, um, the basic combo of Renekton is just E in, use your rage bar for the W, Q, and E out, because when you use, even if you have a rage bar, you're only gonna proc the rage when you use your second E, because it's gonna deal extra damage. Here, as you can see, as you can see, I'm dealing more damage than to him than the turret hits me, so I try to W, because the W of Renekton goes through the counter strike of Jax, and I got my lifesteal thanks to Tiamat right now, and now Hydra. I think it's one of the best items to be a bully in lane, the Hydra, because you got lifesteal, you got that AoE damage, but the only problem to that is that you can't freeze a lane. Like, it's very important sometimes to freeze a lane. Like, if you're against Nasus as a Renekton, better don't buy Hydra and try to freeze your lane as hard as possible. Like, if you want, I can make a little guide of how to freeze a lane, but yeah, basically against Jax it's not a problem to push the lane all the time because he will get farmed, but yeah, I have a nice CS lead right now of basically a 45, so yeah. Here, as you can see, I'm gonna try to gank mid lane and yeah, make an advantage for our team. So nice flash W ignite combo. It gave an assist to Lulu, and thanks to that we can even push a turret. We won't destroy it, but see, it's already more than half of the turret gone, so it's always good for our team, you know. And right now we have the lead, but it's not over yet, you know. Only 3k advantage. It's not that much of a big deal. Here a little fail by me. But yeah, I'm not scared at all of Jax, because yeah, I know I have the lead, and I know I will do more damage than him at this point of the game, in the game. So yeah. For itemization, like, I think Hydra is a must on Renekton in most of the situations, but normally you have I would stop at Tiamat and buy some defensive items against an ARM AD. Sunfire Cape is very interesting, and against AP Spirit Visage. But yeah, I think here I'm gonna focus on the damage because I have such a good lead on Jax, so I know that building full damage is enough to survive in lane with my lifesteal and to bully him out of lane. Another tip I can give is never, like, try plays, like risky plays are always good. You can get so much out of it, but don't be greedy. Being greedy can cost you a game very easily. Here, Hekarin is gonna die. I can't do anything about it. I think I could have gone, but it would be to save him, but it's not even sure. So here, Lulu just escaping. I think she's gonna escape. Yeah. Our bot lane is pushing because of the rotation, and as always, I'm gonna try to make as much pressure as possible. Take jungle camps, and yeah, try to be as important as possible for my team, but never forget you have to farm. Like, I see low elo. My Smurf on Gold 1, I see sometimes people are farming as good as me in the laning phase, but then what happens when they go out of laning phase? I think their first tower is gone, so out of laning phase, but then it's like basically they stop farming, and that's never good, because also gives you a very big advantage. If a player that can farm very well will snowball way better than someone that has much kills but doesn't farm anything. So as you can see, I still have my goal is always the minute mark farm, but I know I almost never get it. But it depends on the game. If you're good, if you're playing well in the game, and if you have kills and advantage in lane. But yeah, my goal always is it's always the minute mark farm. If you get that, then it's very good. Here, a little poke on Jax. I still know I have the advantage. Renekton is still shining in the early and mid game, so yeah. And Jax is doing actually pretty well for. I'm 4-0, but he's still like he plays very passive. I have a big CS lead on him, but at least he roams and he's trying to to save his game on his side. He's trying to give as much help as to his team as possible. Like we basically do the same, just that I got the advantage in lane because of the early aggression there was when Lulu like 3 versus 3 top lane at the early game. But yeah, as you can see, when I rotate, he tries to rotate too, because yeah, he can't miss a fight too much, because yeah, otherwise if we win a fight way too hard, then it can be very bad for them. Here I think it wasn't a good engage of Hecarim, because yeah, he spread their team but to their turret, and because of that me and Draven are gonna die. I was trying to save him, but yeah, at the end I died too, and Hecarim got lucky and survived. Here Lulu survived, also survived, but she did a very good job avoiding the traps. Here, as you can see, the Lulu speed with her AP is very strong. Like, I think Lulu is one of the best champions of the meta right now. Has great utility. Like, I feel like ADC is way squishier now than before, because so much champions in the meta are assassins and people that can one-shot the ADC, but Lulu is like a support that deals much damage, and because of that, when she goes mid, you have like a second support. If you need help, you know that Lulu will be there to help you out. So here I know Jax is pushing towards my lane, so I tell Lulu to come and take the blue buff. But at the end, yeah, I don't know. I helped Hecarim to get it because she already had one. Yeah, I think she had one. Yeah, yeah, she had one already. That's why she didn't come. But yeah, here pushing my top lane again. Always trying to get the farm of the minute mark. Like I said, I'm doing very well on that side. Yeah. Always, like, if you have your trinket, always place it like on, and try to get as much vision as possible on that, because yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't use it, and it's very useful. Here a very nice ulti of Hecarim, very lucky also, but very nice. The hook that just missed, but yeah, Gragas saved his teammate with a nice ulti, knocking us aside. Maybe my ulti was a little bit, yeah, too much. I don't think I needed to use it, but yeah. I think it's not that big of a deal anyway. I'm very good in my game, and even without my ulti, I can be very strong in the team fight. As you can see right now, that shows that objectives are very important. We are 7-7, but still 5k ahead. All the pressure I made at top gave us 2 turrets. What's very important is 2k gold, and then a turret, 2 turrets mid also, and 1 bot. Like, overall as a team we pressured them very well, and that's why we're winning. It's not because of we killing them so much. No, see, we have 7-7, but still dragons, the turrets, that makes a difference in a game. Not only the kills, because at the end, kills is most of the time still going to target snowball effect, but when you get objectives, it's a snowball effect for the whole team. Here I fight Jax in the jungle. Yeah, I use my my cooldowns, and so I'm not gonna go too aggressive. But as you can see, when I use them, when I have them again, I have an advantage on him. Now my team is gonna do some, yeah, I don't like useless deaths. They're gonna die like, I don't think it was necessary. Now, right now it was because of the greed. See, they pushed too far, and because of that they died. And Draven is also gonna die, and I think, yeah, it's not, they are not the only ones. As you can see, at the same time, I'm coming through the jungle. I'm waiting because I think I can't have them, but then I enter with my ultimate and I change the fight around. Because of that, like at the end it was worth it, but the caliber net that Caitlyn used was actually against them, because thanks to the slow, Lulu catch up with me, and because of that she speed me up, and I got the kills thanks to that. So thanks Caitlyn, I guess. Here we are gonna try to get another turret, because the inhibitor turrets are the most important. That they are the gates to the base actually. Here a nice little dodge of the barrel. Um, yeah, we don't greed, so we go away. But there, Lulu, her mouse had no batteries anymore, so yeah, she couldn't do anything. But I'm happy. See, that's what I'm happy about in high-low. They tend to not greed too much, and that's frustrating when you see someone like, you know, it's not a good idea, but still they go, or they stay and they go in alone, and then they blame it on the others. But no, the best thing to do is play safe when you need to. Like when you know you're 2v5, even if you're fed, don't go in. Like it won't help you out. Like if now I stayed and I died too, this was not a Drake, but it was a Nasher. So it would be it would be even more of a lose for us. So yeah, just try to not let the other team come back. That's the thing. Here they get the Drake. Uh, yeah, they're gonna back off, I think, but too late, because I catched up with Caitlyn thanks to the Hecarim ult. I'm not gonna try to focus Caitlyn anymore, because I know someone else is gonna get the kill. Anyway, I was pushed back because of the Gragas ultimate. Like, I wouldn't think of it, but actually this is actually the end of the video almost, because yeah, at the moment itself I didn't think we would be winning here, but yeah, something happened. Like the nice trash hook got us Gragas. He's gonna die because of it, and yeah, as you can see here, I'm gonna tank. And Lulu ults me, I got so much HP, I got full armor, so the turrets did less damage on me, and I'm gonna tank as much as possible. Like, I don't care, I'm a big tank monster, and yeah, I don't know, I just tank every single tower hit that came into my path, and right here we're gonna win, like almost acing them, but Nami survived. But yeah, here ends the video. I hope I helped you out, and if you have any other champions you want me to comment on, I main support, so any Trash, Blitzcrank, Leona, Karma, any other support, you tell me what to play and I will play it and try to make a commentary on it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, or like or dislike if you like or didn't like the video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys.